Well, good evening. Um, I'm doing this little video to kind of give you a 2 minute piece of hope. I haven't done that this week. I'm hoping to try to start doing those. I've decided the only way I want to get it done during the school year is to try to record 5 or 6 at a time and then post them individually. And so hopefully this week I'll be able to record the rest of the weeks and next week's and then keep doing that about once a week. I can probably carve out 30 or 40 minutes at one chunk. It's the 2 or 5 minutes every day that's become problematic. So I'm sorry about that. I should have been able to do it, but I haven't. It's one of my many, many flaws. Thank you for overlooking those. I hope you do, and if you don't, then just don't let me know. We are going to continue to study tonight, though in this 2 minutes, I say continue, we're beginning a new study at church. We're starting classes back tonight. We're going to look at 2 Corinthians, and we're going to be in chapter 1. Those of you who are staying at home, know that we're still praying for you, that we're still part of the same body, and we will be able to have the CDC service this coming Sunday at 5 p.m. At 5. We will have some singing and communion and a sermon and a lesson. We will be following CDC guidelines, so everybody will need to wear a mask to come to that service. We'll be maintaining social distancing by sitting every other row. You can sit with the people that you came with, but preferably not. Other than that, when you're talking to folks, if you're both wearing masks, I think you're probably safe, but probably staying 2 or 3 feet away from each other and no physical contact. That's what we're hoping to do for this Sunday night. And a lot of you have said that you're interested in that. We may have 15 or 20 people there, and that would be great. We'd love to see you. We need each other. God knows that what we need, and the church is what we need, not what he needs. It is an instrument in God's toolbox to serve the world and to take the gospel to the world, but it is also primarily a method of encouragement and community that Christians need, that we have been made to need, to desire, as kind of a foretaste of heaven. And so I'm glad that we're going to be able to see each other at 5 o'clock this Sunday night for those of you who are not being able to attend. The 2 minutes of hope comes, though, from 2 Corinthians 1, and it's great. This is a letter that is written after some hard times, a rough patch between Paul and the Corinthian church, a church that he established, but had started to wane in their enthusiasm for Paul and for his message. They didn't like 1 Corinthians much because it was harsh, and it probably prompted a second visit. There's going to be a follow-up video that I'm posting to this too, an introductory video to 2 Corinthians 1. Those of you at home, I'd encourage you to watch it. We're going to try to watch it at church tonight if we can get it to work. And it talks about kind of this background, but that background had led to some acrimony and hard times and a feeling of trouble, really. So early on in the letter, Paul writes this, and it's, "Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of mercies and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our affliction, so that we may be able to comfort those who are in any affliction with the comfort we ourselves are comforted by God." There's a lot more there that could be read, and I'll probably try to share some of that in those 2 minute things. But it's wonderful to know that suffering has a purpose. Part of that purpose is for us to be able to share comfort with those who are going through suffering, because we receive that comfort from God. It's amazing that what God passes on to us, what he gives to us, basically what it means to be a Christian is to take what we get from God and to pass it on to others, whether that is love or forgiveness or patience or peace, or in this case, comfort. There's so much that God provides us with, and it's so that we can better provide that for the world, a world that's suffering. I hope you take comfort in that. I know that I do. And I'm happy to be back with some of you on Sunday nights and the rest of you on Wednesday nights and Sunday mornings. So have a good night. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.